I don't know if you can see my breath, but just so you know, this is Utah, and it's probably 20 degrees outside, and it's 20 degrees inside this van, so. So we're gonna be working inside today. First thing I gotta do is rip out the floor. There's all these tracks everywhere that the seats were mounted to. So I gotta unbolt every single one of those. There's 3, 6, 9. There's 12 of those. So I'm gonna unbolt those and then start trying to rip this floor out. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse video. One hour later. Alright, so far you can see I ripped out all the floor, ripped out all the brackets that the chairs were mounted to. I took out the 2 heater vents, ripped off the wall panels all the way around, and then I took apart the air conditioner. It was all mounted up here, that big long thing. And that was actually pretty freaking tough. That was a hard one. There was a lot of just like hidden screws and stuff everywhere. And basically what's left is this unit right here. This is the main air conditioner, so that piece is gonna have to stay because that's where all the air blows in. You can see there's like vents on the sides. All the air blows out of here on each side. So it's kind of a bummer because I'm tall and this sticks down 3-4 inches. So I'm gonna have to walk around that every single time I come in the van. It's kind of the sacrifice that I'm having to make to have air conditioning in the back. I knew that that was going to be an issue when I first started looking at these passenger vans, but my plan is not to put all of this ducting back up right here, but rather to build like a nice shell over that to kind of match the wood ceiling that I'm going to put in, and then have like some cool ducts coming out the sides. So I think when it's all done, it's going to look good, but it's going to be some work. So I've started taking off the headliners off the ceiling right here. So I gotta still take these off, but progress is happening. This is just demo phase. This is where it's super just like messy. Honestly, this part's not very much fun. This is just kind of like ripping it apart so you can get to that blank canvas, and that way you can actually start doing stuff. So I'm trying to get this plastic off, and it's all like glued on and it's super brittle, and it just keeps like breaking as I take it off. So I'm trying something. I got my Dremel out and I'm trying to just trim right around the window seal, and that way this black rubber seal right here, because I want the seal to stay there, but I need to be able to rip that gray plastic off. So this is what I'm trying. Let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. Have I mentioned that it's really freaking cold? I got my heated coat on, so that's helping a little bit, but my fingers are frozen. Alright, I think it's working. The thing that's nice about it is that it gives me kind of a score line. So when I actually get the chisel in there to break it, it breaks right along the lines. So it's doing what I needed it to do. I'm gonna keep going on the rest, and hopefully this doesn't take all day to do all this, but I have a feeling it's gonna take a little while.
Psycho Man, what you smoking?
I'm not smoking.
I'm breathing.
So we got 2 windows done. As you can see, all of the gray plastic that was around them is gone. There you go. Everything is cleaned off. That one actually worked a lot easier because the black rubber gasket just came right off, which made everything just peel off a lot easier. So the ones on this side didn't really come off, the gasket, so I literally chipped them away inch by inch, the gray plastic. But this side worked a lot better. So all of that is done. I'm basically going to drive over to a dumpster, clean all this crap out of the back of here so that I have a fresh, clean space to work and get things going. So I basically have ordered 1 million things on Amazon last night. So I have a huge order of stuff coming over the next 7 days, little by little. So as stuff arrives, I'm going to be coming out and installing it. But what I needed to get done this weekend was to get everything cleaned out, demoed, so I have a blank slate to be able to start working. Join me on the next episode as we start to install flooring and build boxes over the wheel wells. See you next time.